Hi, we are ThinkWell, a small consulting team passionate about helping nonprofits and community-minded businesses. We want you to achieve your mission and support positive social change. 6 Thinking Hats is an excellent tool to help you meet your aspirational goals, particularly in times of upheaval and uncertainty. Like preparing for a post-pandemic world, maybe? Let us tell you why. First, let's set the stage. Sit back and relax while we run through a few meeting scenarios. Do any of these 5 situations sound familiar? Scene 1. You're in a meeting. You've got a couple of good options to choose from, but the discussion feels like a tug of war. The conversation goes back and forth, and a decision never gets made. Scene 2. Someone brings in a new idea. Maybe it's a bit over the top, but it gets shot down before it can be explored. It seems like minds were made up even before team members got in the room. Scene 3. It's a high-pressure moment, and a decision needs to be made. But then, an I'm right and you're wrong argument breaks out, causing people to take sides or tune out. So the boss just tells everyone what the decision is. Scene 4. You're in a meeting to discuss a controversial issue. There's a lot of talk, but you realize no one is really saying anything. People are tiptoeing around the elephant in the room. Very few are willing to share a different point of view. How are you going to get to the root of this difficult conversation? Scene 5. It's a really dynamic conversation. People are bouncing ideas off each other. There is lots of energy and the discussion goes round and round. But when the dust settles, no one is certain. Was a decision made? What was the decision? If any of these scenarios sound familiar, you may benefit from an improved thinking process to support your team. Bottom line, you are not getting the most out of the diversity, experience, and creativity that is around your table. Don't forget, the smartest person in the room is the room. We've been leaders, team members, and volunteers across a variety of sectors, in organizations small and large. We've been where you are. We know you go to work every day inspired to make a difference. You believe in your organization and service to the community, and you know it's your people that make the difference. It's not where people are in the staff hierarchy, but the collective team effort that makes the delivery of meaningful programs and services possible. But your decision-making process may be holding you back. Even if it's clear who is responsible for which decision, the process for getting to the decision is critical. 6 Thinking Hats makes decision-making more collaborative and provides a transparent framework for setting priorities and using time efficiently. It avoids the common mistake of making a decision and then wondering how to get buy-in from the team. So let's talk about decision-making and thinking in parallel. Being intentional about using the 6 directions of thinking helps teams think in parallel, providing an alternative to debate. All opinions and ideas are heard in a meaningful way, improving communication and team morale. This parallel approach is essential to the process. Everyone in the room is working collaboratively with the same direction of thinking, as described by the color of the hat. Then everyone puts on the next color of hat, and the discussion continues. The 6 Thinking Hats approach, developed by Dr. Bono, a leading figure in the field of critical and creative thinking, helps teams make better and faster decisions and be more creative. People who have used the hats in their personal lives report that it even improves family dynamics and decision-making. The hats are simple. The blue hat organizes the process and sets the focus and agenda. Everyone on a team has a responsibility for making sure the discussion stays on track, not just the facilitator. The white hat is used for making sure we have the right information and a variety of perspectives. This is where you make sure to consider what others might say about the issue at hand. The yellow hat helps us explore the benefits and values of the topic under discussion, or a new idea. It is surprisingly difficult to use when you don't like an idea. The black hat guides us in considering the risks and potential problems with an idea, critical to use when an idea seems too good to be true. The green hat seeks alternatives and possibilities and drives creative thinking. It generates ideas to overcome weaknesses that you identified using the black hat. The red hat ensures there is space to express feelings without judgment. It is essential to bring it in at some point, as decisions depend on logic as well as emotion. You're probably already using these directions of thinking, but the 6 Thinking Hats process helps you to know how and when to use them. The method recommends specific sequences depending on your purpose and provides tools you can use with your team under each hat. Let's go back to those scenarios and touch on a few tools to help you overcome them. The 6 Thinking Hats methodology can help you to improve your meeting agendas so that you get to a good decision faster. How you frame issues to ensure you select the right focus for the time you have available. Your facilitation process so that you create space for the diverse and creative talents of all team members. How you discuss uncomfortable topics or explore new or outrageous ideas to get workable actions. And finally, how you write memos and emails so that you are more likely to get movement in the right direction. At ThinkWell Training and Facilitation, we specialize in supporting nonprofits and community-minded businesses to use collaborative approaches to improve meetings, strategic planning processes, and boost individual and organizational creativity and impact. The 6 Thinking Hats provides a positive return on investment regardless of your sector. Visit our website to download our handout about 3 mistakes that counter good thinking and effective decision-making in meetings. And while you're there, check out the 1- and 2-day training course options, or let us know if you'd like us to develop customized training for your team. Let us help you get the tools you need to support your team to think well.